Welcome to a world where creativity and imagination reign supreme. In our fast-paced, tech-driven era, it's easy to wonder, can robots and AI replace everything we do? While machines may work faster and more precisely, there's one thing they can't replicate: the boundless creativity and imagination of humans. Art has always been one of humanity's most powerful ways of understanding the present and expressing what it means to be alive. As the American painter and teacher Robert Henry once said, "When the artist is alive in any person, they open ways for better understanding." Art is not just an extra, it's a part of everyday life, a living, breathing force that disturbs, enlightens, and inspires. In this lesson, we'll journey through history to meet the artists who dared to dream and create. We'll uncover how their work has transformed society, shaping how we produce, share, and engage with art and culture today. Join us as we celebrate the remarkable power of art and the people behind it. Together, let's explore the enduring magic of creativity. It is believed that knowledge, not land or labor, drives modern economies. Creativity, as a form of knowledge, plays a key role in today's world, with artists contributing significantly. Artists have existed since the Stone Age, starting with cave paintings that marked the first attempts to represent the world in two dimensions. Over time, art evolved through experimentation, trade, and new techniques. From crafting tools to building monuments like the pyramids of Giza, artists expressed human emotions and culture. These creations were initially considered crafts, not art, as we define it today. However, as society progressed, art became a recognized discipline, and artists gained a distinct identity. Art and creativity have always been central to human civilization, shaping culture and reflecting our shared history. Have you ever stopped to wonder how some incredible works of art and architecture have managed to survive for centuries? Museums today are filled with artifacts and creations from all over the globe, each with a story to tell. Structures like Gothic cathedrals continue to awe visitors, not just for their history, but for their jaw-dropping beauty and intricate details that make them must-see destinations. What sets these masterpieces apart are the materials, techniques, and principles used in their creation. Plus, the advancements in technology and conservation methods have helped preserve the artist's vision and craftsmanship for future generations. Take Gothic cathedrals, for example, built during the Middle Ages by craftsmen who wore multiple hats as draftsmen, engineers, and builders. They didn't have modern tools or science, but relied on their understanding of materials, their environment, and a dash of experimentation, and maybe a little luck. One shining example is Germany's Cologne Cathedral, a marvel of early Gothic architecture. It was a project that began in 1248 and took around 600 years to complete. These structures didn't just endure because of their physical strength, they endured because of the processes, teamwork, and innovation behind their creation. Back then, artisans worked in guilds, specialized groups that honed their crafts and trained apprentices. Their collaborative efforts gave birth to incredible achievements in art and design. And thanks to their dedication, we get to witness these wonders in all their glory today. Imagine being a part of something so timeless. It's like a window into the past and a testament to human creativity. During the Middle Ages, craft education became more formalized through the creation of guilds. These guilds, common from the 13th to 15th century, were organized groups of artisans specializing in trades like shoemaking, carpentry, glassworking, and more. Success wasn't about individual achievement but about teamwork and collective commitment. Guilds also served as social networks with their own rules, customs, and responsibilities. Craftsmen devoted their lives to mastering their trade, often starting as apprentices under a skilled master artisan. In return, these masters passed down their expertise and techniques. For example, during cathedral construction, master masons led teams of artisans with skills ranging from metalwork to stained glass artistry. These collaborative efforts brought innovation and artistry together under one roof. Guilds also found ways to share knowledge through manuals and publications. While some steps or techniques were hard to put into words, These efforts helped preserve and transfer the tricks of the trade. Yet, as anyone who has ever tried to explain how to make something knows, instructions alone don't guarantee mastery. It takes hands-on experience and practice to truly excel. Art versus craft. What's the difference? Let's start with artists. For them, creativity is about expressing emotion, ideas, and personal vision. They create one-of-a-kind works, like paintings, sculptures, or performances, often breaking boundaries and inventing new styles. Now, artisans take a different approach. They focus on blending beauty with functionality. Their creations, like pottery, furniture, or jewelry, are rooted in tradition and craftsmanship. The goal, to make something practical yet visually stunning. While both artists and artisans are incredibly skilled, their goals set them apart. Artists prioritize originality and personal expression, while artisans work to perfect traditional techniques and deliver timeless, functional pieces. But here's the beautiful part. Both artists and artisans play vital roles in enriching our lives. One stirs our emotions, and the other brings artistry into everyday objects. Creating art isn't always a straight path. It's more like a creative adventure. There's a certain freedom in the process that has allowed countless styles, movements, and masterpieces to emerge. But even with this flexibility, there's a framework artists often follow: pre-production, production, and post-production. It all starts with an idea. During pre-production, artists explore and research to shape their vision. Sometimes the idea forms slowly, while other times it strikes like lightning. For some, the creative spark ignites as they work with materials. This overlaps with the next step, production. This is where the magic happens. Painting, sculpting, dancing, composing music, whatever the medium, it's about bringing the idea to life. Some artworks demand precision and skill, while others thrive on intuition and experimentation. Materials play a vital role in the process too. They shape the direction and quality of the final piece, whether sourced during pre-production or the production stage itself. Finally, there's post-production, the most dynamic phase. Once the artwork is complete, the artist decides its journey. Will it remain private, or will it be shared with the world? Most artworks find their way to galleries, theaters, or other spaces where audiences can interact with them. The artist's goal isn't always to please. Sometimes it's to provoke thought, stir emotions, or even challenge perceptions. The reaction, whether joy, grief, or contemplation, is part of the art's purpose. Post-production also involves important steps like refining the piece, preparing it for display, and promoting it. This stage ensures that the message within the artwork reaches its audience, inviting each person to discover something deeply personal and unique. Art is more than just an object. It's a dialogue between the artist, the medium, and the world. Art comes to life through its medium, the method or material used to convey ideas, emotions, or stories. Think of the medium as the artist's creative toolkit. It can be tangible, like paintings, sculptures, or buildings that stand the test of time, or it can be fleeting, like a song, film, or live performance that exists for a moment but leaves a lasting impression. The medium doesn't just shape how we experience the art, it also influences how it endures. Concrete works exist physically over time, while ephemeral pieces are all about the duration of the experience. And even if two artists use the same medium, say, painting, their results can be completely different. Why? Because technique plays a major role in how art takes form. An artist's technique reflects their skill and familiarity with the medium. It can involve specialized tools, like chisels for sculpting, or an understanding of time, such as how paints dry. Even the location of creation, indoors or outdoors, can affect the final piece. Technique is the secret sauce that makes art history such a rich tapestry of diverse styles and movements. So whether it's through bold strokes on a canvas or the delicate carving of stone, the medium and technique together define what makes each artwork unique. Curation is all about assembling, managing, and showcasing collections of work, and it's a huge part of what makes museums and galleries so fascinating. Curators are the masterminds who research, select, and organize pieces, creating displays and exhibitions that tell compelling stories. But what exactly is a curator? It's actually one of the trickiest roles to define. Institutional curators work for museums and galleries, while freelance curators jump between different projects, platforms, and art spaces. What ties them together is their mission to interpret and develop collections by uncovering their significance and building meaningful narratives. Curators need a wide range of skills: research, writing, design, and even deciding how to display materials to create the most impact. Now, let's talk about buyers and collectors. While these roles are often confused, they're not the same thing. Buyers scout and evaluate art pieces for collectors, who purchase works for various reasons, whether it's to enjoy and preserve them, to make an investment, or even to define their personal style. Today's collectors often go beyond buying art. They've become tastemakers who can influence an artist's career or even shape museum collections. And then there are art dealers, who help artworks find their way into the world. They specialize in specific styles, periods, or mediums, keeping tabs on market trends and working with key players to promote the artists and pieces they represent. Dealers often sell art directly, through galleries, or via auction houses, which are becoming more prominent in places like the Philippines. It's worth noting how these roles can sometimes blur. In the Philippines especially, the boundaries between buyers, collectors, and dealers aren't always clear, adding to the dynamic and fast-evolving nature of the art world. Lastly, let's touch on museums and galleries. Both play crucial roles in displaying and circulating art, but they're not the same. Museums focus on education and public appreciation, avoiding the commercial side of the art world, while galleries are more involved in selling and promoting artworks. Museums bring art to the public through exhibitions, workshops, and events, aiming to inspire and educate. The art world is a vibrant network of people and institutions, all working together to bring creativity to life. The Gawad sa Manlilika ng Bayan, or National Living Treasures Award, is a prestigious recognition that celebrates the finest Filipino traditional artists. Established in 1992 through Republic Act No. 7355, it operates under the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, or the NCCA. The program, managed by the Gawad sa Manlilika ng Bayan Committee and a panel of experts, not only honors these cultural icons but also ensures their skills are passed down to future generations. It aims to inspire pride in the incredible talent and heritage of these artists. The award was first given in 1993 to three extraordinary artists: Ginaw Bilog, a master of Ambaran poetry; Masino Intaray, an expert in traditional Palawan musical instruments; and Sama on Suleiman, a virtuoso of the kutyapi, a two-stringed lute. These individuals exemplify the spirit of the Manlilika ng Bayan, or national living treasure. To qualify, an artist must be a Filipino citizen whose traditional art is uniquely Filipino, showcasing unparalleled technical and artistic excellence. Their skills must have been passed on to younger generations, ensuring their traditions thrive. These practices span a wide range of categories, such as folk architecture, weaving, carving, performing arts, literature, pottery, maritime transport, and more. Awardees receive several benefits to honor their contributions, including a specially designed gold medallion, a grant of 100,000 pesos, and a lifetime monthly stipend of 14,000 pesos. Up to 750,000 pesos in medical and hospitalization benefits. And funeral assistance befitting a national living treasure. The Gawad sa Manlilika ng Bayan is more than just an award. It's a celebration of Filipino heritage and a testament to the enduring power of traditional arts. The Order of National Artists is the highest honor in Philippine arts, a prestigious award recognizing Filipino individuals who've made extraordinary contributions to fields like music, dance, theater, visual arts, literature, film, broadcast arts, architecture, and allied arts. Jointly managed by the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, NCCA, and the Cultural Center of the Philippines, CCP. The award is conferred by the President of the Philippines after careful recommendations from both institutions. The very first recipient of this esteemed title was Fernando Amorsolo, known as the Grand Old Man of Philippine Art. Awarded in 1972, Amorsolo was recognized for his exceptional contributions to visual arts, and to this day, his legacy continues to inspire. Since then, the award has been granted to many exceptional artists across various disciplines, some receiving it posthumously while others were honored in person. Aside from the prestigious title, awardees enjoy several privileges. The rank and recognition as a national artist proclaimed by the President. A medallion or insignia presented at the conferment ceremony. Cash awards alongside lifelong benefits, including a monthly pension, medical and hospitalization coverage, and life insurance. A state funeral and burial at the Libing ng Mga Bayani, Heroes Cemetery. Reserved places of honor during state functions and cultural events, ensuring they're celebrated as key figures in the nation's artistic heritage. Art is an ever-evolving dialogue between creativity, culture, and humanity, brought to life through the dedication of individuals who shape and preserve it. From the intricacy of traditional crafts recognized by the National Living Treasures Award, to the groundbreaking contributions honored by the Order of National Artists, and the crucial roles of curators, collectors, and dealers in the art ecosystem, every piece and process holds a story of passion and heritage. Whether through the mastery of mediums and techniques or the innovation of styles and movements, art connects us across time and space, inspiring emotion, thought, and appreciation for the human spirit's boundless potential. It is a testament to our shared history and a beacon for future generations to explore and cherish. Thank you for listening.